Something is happening right now that is affecting millions of seniors across this country. People are receiving letters, phone calls, and emails that look like they came from the Social Security Administration, and they are scared. They do not know if these communications are real. They do not know what to do. They do not know who to trust. Some of these communications are real. Some of them are scams designed to steal your money and your identity. The problem is that most seniors cannot tell the difference, and that confusion is exactly what criminals are counting on. They know that when you get a letter that looks official and scary, your first instinct is to respond quickly. They count on that panic. They count on that confusion. And they have been making millions of dollars off of seniors who did not know what to look for. In this video, I am going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what real Social Security communications look like, how to verify them, how to spot the scams, and how to protect yourself and your benefits. This information could be the most important thing you learn this year, because the scammers are getting more sophisticated every single day, and the only way to beat them is to know what they are doing before they do it. Let me start by explaining why Social Security is such a popular target for scammers. Social Security is the primary source of income for millions of seniors in this country. It pays out billions of dollars every month. It touches almost every American who is 65 or older. That makes it a goldmine for criminals. They know that seniors rely on their Social Security benefits to pay their bills, to buy their medications, to keep a roof over their heads. They know that the mere suggestion of a problem with your Social Security number or your benefits is enough to make most people panic. They use that panic to push you into making decisions you would never make if you were thinking clearly. That is their whole game. They create fear, they create urgency, and they push you to act before you have time to think. And the worst part is that they are getting better at it every single year. The fake letters look more official than ever. The fake phone calls sound more real than ever. They can even clone voices now, which means you might get a call that sounds exactly like your grandchild saying they are in trouble and need money. These criminals are professionals, and they are targeting seniors specifically because they know that seniors are more likely to trust official-looking communications and more likely to act quickly when they feel threatened. Before we go any further, I want to ask you to do something for me. If you find this video helpful, if you think it could protect you or someone you love, please hit the like button right now. That simple action helps this warning reach more seniors who need to see it. It costs you nothing, but it could make a real difference in someone's life. And share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors, anyone who might benefit from knowing how to protect themselves from these scams. The scammers are counting on isolation and ignorance. We fight back with information and community. So please take a moment to like and share this video before we go any further. Now let me tell you exactly how real Social Security communications work, because understanding the real process is the first step to recognizing the fake ones. The Social Security Administration sends out letters through the mail. They do not call you out of the blue to demand immediate action. They do not threaten you with arrest over the phone. They do not tell you that your Social Security number has been suspended or that your benefits will be cut off within 24 hours unless you pay a fee. That is not how they operate. When the Social Security Administration needs to contact you about something important, they will send you a letter. That letter will come through the United States Postal Service. It will have the official Social Security Administration letterhead. It will have a case number and contact information. It will explain clearly what the issue is and what you need to do about it, and it will give you time to respond. They will never demand immediate payment through gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. They will never threaten immediate arrest or loss of benefits. If you receive a phone call that claims to be from the Social Security Administration and it sounds threatening or urgent, that is a scam. Hang up immediately. Do not engage with them. Do not provide any information. Just hang up and then call the Social Security Administration directly using the number on their official website to verify whether there is actually any issue with your account. Let me walk you through what happens when the Social Security Administration actually needs to contact you about something important. Suppose you are receiving Social Security benefit. And they need to verify your identity or update some information. They will send you a letter explaining what they need. That letter will tell you why they are contacting you, what information they need from you, and how to provide that information. It will include a phone number you can call if you have questions. It will give you plenty of time to respond. They will not call you randomly asking for your Social Security number or your bank account information. They already have that information on file. They do not need to verify it over the phone with a stranger. That is a red flag. If someone calls you claiming to be from the Social Security Administration and asks for your personal information, that is a scam. The real Social Security Administration already has your information. They will not ask you to confirm it over the phone with someone who called you. That is not how they operate, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you. Now let me explain how to verify whether a letter you received is actually from the Social Security Administration. First, look at the letterhead. Real Social Security letters will have the official SSA logo and will say Social Security Administration at the top. Second, look at the return address. Real letters will come from specific Social Security office locations. Third, look for a case number. Real letters will have a case number that you can reference if you need to call. Fourth, look for contact information. Real letters will include a phone number you can call to reach the Social Security Administration directly. Fifth, read the letter carefully. Does it sound like something the Social Security Administration would say? Does it use proper grammar and spelling? Scam letters often have grammar errors, spelling mistakes, or strange phrasing that a real government agency would never use. If anything seems off, do not respond to the letter. Instead, call the Social Security Administration directly using the number on the official website to verify whether the letter is real. This single step could save you from losing thousands of dollars to a scam. If you are finding this video helpful so far, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Scammers are always developing new tactics, and I am always tracking the latest schemes so I can bring you up-to-date warnings. By subscribing, you will make sure you never miss an important update. And if you have any questions or topics you want me to cover, leave them in the comments below. I read every comment, and your questions help me create content that directly addresses your concerns. Let us keep this conversation going. Let me now talk about the most common Social Security scams that are happening right now, because knowing what to look for is the best protection you have. The first and most common is the Social Security number suspension scam. Scammers will call you and claim that your Social Security number has been suspended because of suspicious activity or because it was used in a crime. They will tell you that you need to verify your information or pay a fee to restore your number. They might sound very official. They might use your name and address. They might even know the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. But here is the truth. Your Social Security number cannot be suspended. That is not a thing that happens. The Social Security Administration does not have the power to suspend your Social Security number, and they would never call you to tell you that your number has been suspended. If you receive a call like this, hang up immediately. Then call the Social Security Administration directly to verify whether there is any issue with your account. There will not be one, because the call was a scam. The second most common scam is the benefits cutoff scam. Scammers will call you and claim that there is a problem with your Social Security benefits and that they will be cut off unless you take immediate action. They might say that your benefits have been flagged for review, or that there has been some kind of error, or that you need to verify your information to keep receiving your benefits. They create a sense of urgency by telling you that you only have a few days to act. They hope that panic will push you into making a decision before you have time to think clearly. Here is what you need to know. The Social Security Administration will never cut off your benefits without first sending you a letter through the mail explaining why. They will give you time to respond. They will not threaten to cut off your benefits within 24 hours if you do not act immediately. That is not how they operate. If you receive a call like this, hang up and call the Social Security Administration directly using the number on your benefits statements or on the official website. Ask them if there is any issue with your benefits. They will tell you if there is, and they will explain what you need to do about it. If they say there is no issue, you know you are talking to a scammer. The third common scam involves someone claiming to be from the Social Security Administration asking for payment. They might claim that you owe money for some reason, perhaps because of an overpayment or because of some penalty. They will demand that you pay immediately, and they will tell you that you cannot use normal payment methods like a check or a credit card. They will insist that you pay with gift cards or a wire transfer or cryptocurrency. They will tell you that this is the only way to avoid arrest or to keep your benefits. Here is the rule. The Social Security Administration does not accept payment through gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. No government agency accepts those forms of payment. If someone tells you that you have to pay with those methods, that is a guarantee that you are dealing with a scammer. Do not pay them. Do not give them any money. Hang up and report the scam to the Federal Trade Commission. Let me ask you something right now. Have you ever received a phone call that scared you about your Social Security benefits? Did you feel like you had to act right away? How did that make you feel? I want you to remember that feeling because that feeling is a warning sign. Scammers intentionally create that feeling of panic because they know it makes you less likely to think clearly. When you feel that panic rising, that is your signal to stop and take a step back. You do not have to do anything right now. No legitimate agency will take away your benefits because you took 24 hours to verify something before acting. In fact, taking that time to verify could save you thousands of dollars and months of stress. So whenever you feel that urgent panic, remind yourself that it is probably a scammer on the other end, and do not let them push you into making a decision you will regret. Now let me walk you through exactly what to do when you receive a suspicious call claiming to be from the Social Security Administration. Step 1, do not engage. Do not answer questions. Do not provide any information. Just listen to what they have to say and then hang up. Step 2, write down everything you remember about the call. Write down the phone number that appeared on your caller ID, even though it was probably fake. Write down what they said, what they asked for, and what they threatened you with. Step 3, do not call any phone numbers they gave you. Instead, go to the official Social Security Administration website or look at your benefits statements to find the real phone number. Step 4, call the real Social Security Administration and ask them if there is any issue with your account or your benefits. They will tell you if there is a real problem. If there is, they can help you resolve it. If there is not, you know you were targeted by a scammer. Step 5, report the scam to the appropriate authorities. You can report scams to the Federal Trade Commission at their website. You can also report them to your state attorney general. This information helps authorities track down scammers and shut down their operations. Before we go any further, I want to remind you to share this video with anyone who might benefit from it. There are millions of seniors out there who have never seen a video like this, who do not know how to protect themselves, who are vulnerable to these criminals. You have the power to change that. You have the power to reach someone who needs this information. Share this video on Facebook, on email, on any platform you use to stay in touch with friends and family. Tell them why you found it helpful. Tell them why they should watch it. Every person you reach is a person who is a little bit safer, a little bit more prepared, a little bit harder for scammers to prey upon. Together, we can build a community of informed seniors who watch out for each other. Let me now talk about fake emails because that is another major way that scammers are targeting seniors. Scammers send emails that look like they came from the Social Security Administration. They use the same colors, the same logos, the same fonts. They might address you by name. They might include fake case numbers. They might even use email addresses that look almost like real government email addresses. But here is the truth. The Social Security Administration does not send emails about your benefits or your Social Security number. They communicate through the mail. If you receive an email that claims to be from the Social Security Administration, it is a scam. Do not click on any links in that email. Do not download any attachments. Do not reply to the email. Instead, delete it and then call the Social Security Administration directly to verify whether there is any issue with your account. If the email was real, they will be able to tell you about it when you call. If it was fake, you will have protected yourself by no. Clicking on anything that could have infected your computer with malware or stolen your personal information. Here is what you need to understand about email scams. Scammers can make emails look exactly like official communications. They can copy logos, use official-sounding language, and create fake email addresses that look real at a glance. They count on you trusting what you see and clicking on their links without thinking. That is why you should never click links in emails, even if the email looks completely legitimate. Instead, open a new browser window and type in the website address yourself. For the Social Security Administration, that address is SSA, Gov. Navigate to whatever section you need from there. This simple habit can protect you from one of the most common and dangerous scams targeting seniors today. Now let me explain what to do if you have already received a suspicious communication and you are not sure if it is real. The most important thing is to verify before you act. Do not call phone numbers provided in suspicious communications. Do not click on links in suspicious emails. Do not send money to anyone who demands payment through gift cards or wire transfers. Instead, go directly to the source. If the communication claims to be from the Social Security Administration, go to the official Social Security Administration website or call them directly using the number on your benefits statements. Ask them if the communication is real. Ask them if there is any issue with your account. They can tell you for sure. If there is a real issue, they can help you resolve it. If there is not, you will know you were targeted by a scammer. This single habit, verifying everything before acting, could save you from losing thousands of dollars and months of stress. I want to pause here and make sure you are getting the most out of this video. If you find this information valuable, please take a moment to like it and leave a comment. Tell me about your own experiences with social security scams or suspicious contacts. Your story could help someone else recognize a scam before it is too late. And by sharing your experience, you are helping to build a community of people who watch out for each other. That is what this channel is all about. We protect each other by sharing what we know. Let me now talk about something very important, and that is how to protect your social security number. Your social security number is one of the most valuable pieces of information a criminal can steal. With your social security number, they can open bank accounts in your name, take out loans in your name, file tax returns in your name, and steal your identity in a dozen different ways. That is why protecting your social security number is one of the most important things you can do. Never give your social security number to someone who calls you unsolicited. Never carry your social security card in your wallet. Keep it in a safe place at home. Only provide your social security number when it is absolutely necessary, such as when you are applying for benefits or filing taxes. If someone asks for your social security number and you are not sure why they need it, ask them to explain. If they cannot give you a good reason, do not provide the number. And if you suspect that your social security number has been compromised, contact the Social Security Administration immediately and place a fraud alert on your credit report with the 3 major credit bureaus. Now let me talk about what to do if you receive a letter that looks like it came from the Social Security Administration, but you are not sure if it is real. This is a common situation, and I want to walk you through exactly how to handle it. First, do not respond to the letter directly. Do not call any phone numbers listed in the letter. Do not click on any websites mentioned in the letter. Instead, look at the letter carefully and compare it to other letters you have received from the Social Security Administration in the past. Does the letterhead look the same? Does the format look the same? Does the language sound like something the Social Security Administration would say? If anything seems off, that is a red flag. Second, look up the phone number for the Social Security Administration yourself. Do not use the phone number in the letter. Use the official number from the Social Security Administration website or from your benefits statements. Call them and ask if they sent you a letter about the matter mentioned. They can tell you whether the letter is real or fake. Third, if you are still not sure, you can visit your local Social Security office in person. Bring the letter with you and ask them to verify whether it is real. They can help you determine whether the letter is legitimate. Fourth, if the letter turns out to be a scam, report it to the Federal Trade Commission and to your state attorney general. Your report could help prevent others from being victimized. D. Let me also address something I hear often from seniors who have been targeted by these scams. They tell me they felt embarrassed or ashamed after realizing they had been contacted by a scammer. They worry that they should have known better, that they should have seen the signs. I want you to know right now that you should never feel embarrassed. These scammers are professionals. They have spent years perfecting their techniques. They have scripts that they have tested on thousands of people. They know exactly what to say to create trust and urgency. They know how to sound official, how to sound helpful, and how to sound like someone you can believe in. They fool doctors, lawyers, teachers, and people from every walk of life. They fool young people who grew up with technology, and they fool older people who did not. Age has nothing to do with it. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. The only thing that matters is that you encountered a professional criminal who was specifically trained to manipulate you. That is not your fault. So do not be embarrassed. Be angry. Use that anger to fuel your determination to protect yourself and others. And if you have been scammed, report it immediately. Your report could help prevent others from being victimized. It could help authorities track down and shut down criminal operations. Your experience, your pain, your loss can help save someone else from the same fate. So do not stay silent. Speak up. I want to make sure you understand how important it is to protect your personal information, because that is at the heart of every social security scam. Scammers want your social security number, your bank account information, your credit card numbers, and your personal details. With that information, they can steal your identity, drain your accounts, and ruin your credit. That is why protecting your personal information is one of the most important things you can do. Never give your personal information to someone who calls you unsolicited. This is the #1 rule. If someone calls you and asks for personal information, hang up. Go find the official number for the agency they claim to represent and call them directly. Never send your personal information through email because email is not secure. Even if an email looks legitimate, do not send sensitive information that way. Shred any documents that contain personal information before throwing them away. This includes bank statements, medical bills, and anything with your social security number or account numbers on it. Scammers will go through trash looking for documents with personal information on them. Keep your important documents in a safe place at home. This includes your social security card, your Medicare card, your passport, and any documents that contain account numbers or financial information. Monitor your bank statements and credit card statements regularly for any charges you do not recognize. If you see something suspicious, contact your bank immediately. Check your credit report at least once a year for any accounts or inquiries that you did not authorize. You can get a free credit report once a year from each of the 3 major credit bureaus. Take advantage of this and review it carefully. These simple habits can go a long way toward keeping your information safe and your accounts secure. Let me tell you about a resource that many seniors do not know about, and that is the Social Security Administration's free services. The Social Security Administration offers a variety of free services that you can access without paying anyone. You can create a My Social Security account online, which allows you to view your Social Security statement, check your benefits, and manage your information. This account is free and secure. You can use it to verify your earnings record, to estimate your benefits, and to report changes to your information. If you do not have a computer or are not comfortable using the internet, you can call the Social Security Administration directly or visit your local Social Security office. They can help you with everything from setting up your account to understanding your benefits. Do not pay anyone to help you with these services. If someone offers to help you set up a Social Security account or file paperwork for a fee, be very suspicious. These services are free through the Social Security Administration. Anyone charging you for them is probably a scammer. If you have found value in this video so far, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Scammers are always developing new tactics, and I am always tracking the latest schemes so I can bring you up-to-date warnings. By subscribing, you will make sure you never miss an important update. And if you have any questions or topics you want me to cover, leave them in the comments below. I read every comment, and your questions help me create content that directly addresses your concerns. Let us keep this conversation going. Now let me talk about something that many seniors do not realize, and that is that Social Security benefits can be subject to certain offsets and adjustments. There are situations where your Social Security benefits can be reduced, such as if you are receiving benefits before your full retirement age and you earn too much income. There are also situations where your benefits can be offset, such as if you owe money to certain government agencies. However, these reductions and offsets are always communicated to you through official letters from the Social Security Administration. They will never call you to tell you about a reduction in your benefits. They will never demand immediate payment to prevent a reduction. If you receive a phone call or letter claiming that your benefits are being reduced and that you need to pay money to prevent this, be very suspicious. Call the Social Security Administration directly using the number on your benefits statements or on the official website. Ask them if there is actually a reduction. They can tell you for sure. If there is, they will explain why and what you need to do about it. If there is not, you know you are dealing with a scammer. Let me also explain what happens if you receive a letter saying you have been overpaid by Social Security. This is a real situation that does happen to some beneficiaries. If the Social Security Administration determines that they overpaid you, they will send you a letter explaining the overpayment, how much you owe, and what your options are for repaying it. They will not threaten you with arrest or demand immediate payment. They will give you time to respond and to understand your options. You have the right to appeal if you believe the overpayment was calculated incorrectly. You have the right to request a waiver if you cannot afford to repay. These are real options that the Social Security Administration offers. If you receive a letter about an overpayment and you are not sure if it is real, call the Social Security Administration directly to verify. Do not send payment to anyone who calls you demanding repayment of an overpayment. That is a scam. Only send payment through official channels after you have verified that the overpayment is real and that you understand what you owe. As we look ahead to the coming months and years, I want to encourage you to stay vigilant. The scams targeting seniors related to Social Security are not going away. They are getting worse. Scammers are using artificial intelligence and other advanced technologies to create more convincing phone calls, emails, and even videos. They can now clone voices from short audio samples, which means a scammer could call your family and pretend to be you in distress. They can create fake websites that look exactly like official government sites. They can send text messages that appear to come from the Social Security Administration. This is a rapidly evolving threat, and the best defense you have is knowledge. The more you know about how these scams work, the better equipped you will be to recognize them. And the more you share that knowledge with others, the safer our entire community becomes. I am committed to bringing you the most up-to-date information about scams and how to avoid them. Stay informed, stay connected, and stay protected. Let me now walk you through the steps you should take if you have already been scammed, because I know this is a difficult situation and I want you to know there is help available. The most important thing you can do is act quickly. Contact your bank or credit card company immediately and report the fraud. They may be able to stop the transaction or reverse the charges if you act fast enough. The longer you wait, the less likely it is that they can recover your money. Contact the 3 major credit bureaus and place a fraud alert on your credit report. This will help prevent the scammer from opening new accounts in your name. The credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You can call them or visit their websites to place the alert. It is free and it lasts for 1 year and you can renew it if needed. Report the scam to the FTC at Report Fraud, FTC.gov. They collect information about scams and use it to help shut down criminal operations. This does not guarantee you will get your money back, but it does help authorities track patterns and identify scammers. Finally, talk to a trusted family member or friend about what happened. Do not try to handle it alone. You do not have to be ashamed. You did nothing wrong except trust someone who was lying to you. That is not your fault. Getting support from others can help you think clearly and take the steps you need to take to protect yourself going forward. Let me also talk about the importance of monitoring your Social Security account regularly. If you have a My Social Security account, you should log in regularly to check your statement and verify that all the information is correct. Look at your earnings record to make sure all your work history is accurately recorded. Look at your benefits estimate to make sure you understand what you are entitled to receive. Look for any changes or updates that you did not authorize. If you see anything suspicious, contact the Social Security Administration immediately. They can help you investigate and resolve any issues. Checking your account regularly is one of the best ways to catch fraud early, before it has a chance to do serious damage to your finances and your credit. I want to take a moment now to address something I hear from seniors all the time, and that is the feeling that dealing with the Social Security Administration is just too complicated. I understand that. These systems can be confusing. The websites are not always easy to navigate. The phone trees and automated systems can be frustrating. But I want you to know that you have options. If you are struggling to navigate the official channels, you can ask a family member to help you. You can visit your local Social Security office in person, where there are staff members who can help you with your questions. You can call the Social Security Administration directly and tell them you need assistance, because they have programs specifically designed to help seniors. There are also organizations that provide free assistance to seniors with Social Security matters. The important thing is to keep trying. Do not give up just because the process is confusing. And do not turn to a stranger who offers to help you navigate the system for a fee, because that is often a scam in itself. There are legitimate sources of help, and there are criminals who pretend to be helpers. Learn the difference and always go through official channels. The extra effort it takes to verify everything is always worth it. Let me remind you again to share this video with anyone who might benefit from it. There are millions of seniors out there who have never seen a video like this, who do not know how to protect themselves, who are vulnerable to these criminals. You have the power to change that. You have the power to reach someone who needs this information. Share this video on Facebook, on email, on any platform you use to stay in touch with friends and family. Tell them why you found it helpful. Tell them why they should watch it. Every person you reach is a person who is a little bit safer, a little bit more prepared, a little bit harder for scammers to prey upon. Together, we can build a community of informed seniors who watch out for each other. Now let me give you a quick checklist you can use whenever you receive a suspicious call, letter, or email about Social Security. Number 1, do not respond directly to the contact. Number 2, write down everything about the contact, including the phone number, address, and what was said. Number 3, go to the official Social Security Administration website, which is SSA.gov. Number 4, call the official phone number to verify. Number 5, if it is a scam, report it to the FTC and your state attorney general. Number 6, tell someone you trust about what happened. This checklist could save you thousands of dollars and countless hours of stress. Keep it somewhere you can find it and use it every time you are unsure about a contact. Before I wrap up, let me talk about one more thing, and that is the importance of talking to your family about these issues. Many seniors are isolated and do not have anyone to turn to when they receive a suspicious call or letter. That isolation is exactly what scammers count on. If you have family members, neighbors, or friends you trust, talk to them about these issues. Let them know about any suspicious contacts you receive. Ask them to help you verify anything that seems strange. If you live alone and do not have anyone nearby, consider joining a community group or senior center where you can meet other people who can support you. Scammers thrive in isolation. They know that seniors who are alone and unsure of themselves are easier targets. By building connections with others and asking for help when you need it, you make yourself a much harder target. You become someone who can ask questions and get answers, someone who can double-check claims, someone who is not vulnerable to the pressure tactics that scammers use. This is one of the most powerful protections you can have, and it costs nothing but effort. As we close out this video, I want to remind you that you are not powerless in this situation. The scammers are smart, but they are not smarter than informed seniors who know what to look for and how to respond. You have the knowledge now, you have the resources, you have the support of a community that cares about keeping seniors safe. Use that knowledge, share it with others, stay vigilant. And remember, whenever something feels urgent or threatening or too good to be true, that is why. Our signal to slow down and verify. The scammers want you to act without thinking. Do not give them what they want. Think first, verify second, act third. I want to thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. That shows me you care about protecting yourself and your loved ones from these crimes. If you found this helpful, please do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. Share this video with everyone you know. Leave a comment telling me about your experiences or asking questions about specific situations you have encountered. Your engagement helps this content reach more people who need it. And check back often, because I will be bringing you more warnings, more tips, and more guidance to help you stay safe in an increasingly dangerous world. The scammers are not going away, and neither am I. I will be here watching out for you because someone has to. Take care of yourselves, stay informed, and remember that you have the power to protect yourself from those who would try to take advantage of you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.